The views and opinions provided on this show are for informational purposes only and should not be misinterpreted as an offer to buy or sell any securities or to make or consider any investment or course of action. For more information, please go to passiveinvestorshow.com.
Are you a busy professional looking to diversify your portfolio? Ever wanted to passively invest in real estate but don't know where to start? John Fortes provides you with a guide to passively invest in real estate. This is the Passive Investor Show.
And now, the Passive Investor Show. Here's your host, John Fortes.
Welcome, PI listeners, to the Passive Investor Show. I'm the Passive Investor Consultant, John Fortes, your host of the only ranked podcast for passive investors in multifamily syndications. Our goal and purpose of this show is to be a resource to passive investors and help them master their passive investments in real estate funds. Topic for today is Investor 101 and what type of reporting do the investors receive? What type of reporting do investors receive? This is something that varies from sponsor to sponsor. Each general partner is a bit different. What we do on our end is we send updates once a month as far as how your investment is. And what does that look like? So you might receive updates once a month, which basically what we do. And then however, some other GPs could do quarterly. And there's some out there that do annually. Some of those, and then there's some general partners that don't do any updates. The best update frequency doesn't exist. It goes by what you prefer. So if you prefer the monthlies, great. If you prefer the quarterlies or the yearlies, or if you don't prefer any updates, it all depends on what your appetite is. In regards to the information included in the update, it varies from GP to GP. Some monthly updates could include occupancy rates, update on the number of renovated units, or the details of rent premiums. So it also could do comparisons of what the current asset is producing as opposed to what the projections were prior to going in and purchasing the asset. Overall, you want to know the status of the business plan and how the rents compare to the projections as far as reporting or investment update. As far as Investor 101, I'm always in line of knowing what the status of my investments are. I don't get that with the stock market if I'm not watching the news, and I don't watch a lot of the news. But being able to invest in an asset and getting pretty much a newsletter or reporting or report basically on the status update of the asset, it really, gives me some peace of mind knowing that my capital is still working for me, and what were the hiccups, if any hiccups, and are we in line with the projections, right? Are we still at that target occupancy rate that we put in? So I like to know all that, and it doesn't take me much. It just takes me just a few minutes of reading that over, and then I can go back in and do whatever it is life's throwing at me at that time. I can go back to my normal life, right? So I can go ahead and focus on my family, focus on my health, focus on anything, and know my capital is working for me. So that's just peace of mind on what type of reporting do the investors receive as far as investing in multifamily syndications. PI listeners, thank you for listening. As always, we hope this was the best resource for your investment strategy, but also the best use of your time. As much as it pains us to leave you, but you know what time it is. Time to go put this into practice. Till the next time we meet, happy investing. PI listeners, I'm grateful for your time and I appreciate you for listening. It would mean the world to me if you went to iTunes and left a rating and written review. Let me know how you feel about the show. It really makes a big difference with getting the podcast out there. Don't forget about our Facebook group, where all of our guests are members of. I'll be there to answer any of your questions, or even questions you might have for future guests. Subscribe so you can get the latest episodes and our fan favorite quick hitters. Finally, I want to keep you updated So head over to johnfortes.com and sign up for the newsletter. If you're interested in partnering with me, sign up on the contact page so you can talk to me directly. I look forward to connecting with you. Happy investing.